location issues were you seeing early from Severino?
Yeah, I mean, first pitch of the game again, just leaked back kind of up and in, and Altuve jumped him there. And then the Diaz home run, again, a pitch away from getting out of it and kind of getting through that first inning. Hopefully you can build on it and, trying to go down the way with that heat fastball. It was kind of center down, but center, and put a good swing on it. So, I thought he got into a little bit of a rhythm after that, with his cutter and his changeup. But again, the walks hit batter. That more so did him in than anything. It just another grind out there.
On offense, was tonight more about Hunter Brown being pitch efficient, or the lineup maybe getting away a bit from its approach?
Falling down 3-0, I thought we came right out and answered back with some really good at bats. Bowers gets a base hit, Glaber gets a base hit, and McKinney stings one, and that's right there in the first inning, maybe the kind of the play of the game where Myers makes the play at the fence. Kind of felt like extra bases off the bat, kind of changes the complexion. So I thought we, still had better at bats throughout. Brown was efficient, and with a lead was really attacking the strike zone. I thought he did a good job, with his secondary. Even if he was behind in some counts, and he was able to get back in it with the slider. Obviously used the curveball and the fastball as well. So. But a good play by Myers, kind of a little bit of a game changer there in the first.
Was there any consideration of keeping Judge in the game after his pinch hit?
No. I was going to just, chance right there, one swing, maybe get us back in the game. So I was going to take it right there.
Max?
Aaron, how do you think Luis is handling this? I mean, it's a walk year for him. He's had so much success in the past, and it's been, like you said, such a grind for him.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's human. It's difficult. It's no fun when you're going through that and you're scuffling, especially when you've, been as good a pitcher as he's been. He's very mature though, and I think deals with it as well as one would deal with it. You've got to have perspective and priorities and things like that. So he's working really hard to try and unlock himself and to get to where we know he can get. So that's never easy. But with that said, I think he handles it probably better than most.
Laura, and then if you could pass it behind you, please.
I guess how much would you consider, or can you consider, perhaps moving him to the bullpen to take some of the pressure off?
Yeah, everything's on the table. I mean, this time, obviously we got jammed up a little bit. But yeah, everything's on the table moving forward.
Has he been receptive to that idea?
We'll talk. We'll kind of talk through it. I mean, the biggest thing is whatever we do, it's trying to continue to get him, find that consistency.
Are you perplexed or just unsure of what has kind of happened? He was one of the better young pitchers in baseball, and he's got now the highest ERA of any starter right now.
I think it's execution and being in the center of the plate and being in hot zones too much. And, I don't care how good you are at this level, they're going to make you pay for that. And I think that's the biggest thing we've seen is the execution. So if we can, and that all starts with, being in a good headspace, having a good plan, having that conviction, having that confidence, being solid and sound in your delivery that allows you to go execute. So, that's the struggle right now, and that's what we're trying to find.
Brian?
Do you see anything that tells you he can work this out by staying in the rotation, or does something need to change here?
Again, Brian, everything's on the table, so we'll continue to kind of see what's best for everyone.
You mentioned you got jammed up with obviously everything that went on. Would he not have started if that hadn't happened? Were you leaning toward not starting him?
I mean, I think we were just talking through every kind of iteration and possibility, so we'll continue to do that.
Anyone else? Max?
What do you think of Middleton?
Really good debut. Loved his pace, his conviction. Stuff was really good. Showed you a little bit of everything, the fastball, the slider, and the really good changeup. Came in on the attack and looked very comfortable out there. So it was good to get that first one under his belt, and hopefully he can play a big role for us.